It's called a fusion system, and what it basically does is it hybridizes old and new technologies. So it's taking an 18th century optical illusion from stage and theatre and combining it with digital technologies. We've customised it for our university's needs, so essentially making it an interactive unit and coupling it with other sort of technologies. Okay, so one of the applications that we were thinking of is being able to interact with the animations using a leap motion sensor. So basically, just through set gestures, we can rotate models, we can pull them forward. Even with anatomical specimens, we can actually enter inside. So you have complete access to the specimens just through your hand gestures. Another part of this system is you can actually dissect the models. So if you simply highlight an area, you can move it out of the model and then go back to rotation. So you can simply select different areas, have different access, see how they're joined together. Well, what we're hoping to do is sort of develop a 3D virtual pots lab. So instead of having the glass pots with specimens that are inside them, which you were never able to actually touch anyway. So we're not losing anything from a real world example, but what we do gain is the flexibility to rotate these specimens and then also not just see them as a still specimen, have them maybe start beating. If we have a heart, it could start to appear to have the physiology of a beating heart. It gives us the flexibility also to connect with students online. So we've been trying to find new interfaces where we don't actually just offer something to the online students, we try and offer something to the real world student who's interacting with an online student. So in this way we can have an online student send, say, like a graphic image. For us, we're at the art school, so this is useful for us to have this sort of visualization technique. And then real-world classroom students, so the peers of the online student, can give real-world feedback to the student on their model. It also saves money for the real-world student here because we can visualise it, see the object, discuss it, and then send it on to be rapid prototyped. And I think it would be nice to find ways to further develop it and further extend it. There are also the applications where you can make this a full stage unit and you have real people on stage interacting with the images. We're also thinking of incorporating inside the smaller units, little robotic or little sort of moving anatomical specimens. So students could hold specimens in their hands, as in models of specimens. The model of the specimen would be also behind the animation, which would be overlaid onto it. We're also thinking of tracking animations. So if you put your hand inside a unit, we'll design a unit you can put your hand in. An animation of the anatomy of the arm would instantly project and map onto the movement of that hand.